Well, here we go again, guys. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Drew coming back with another video, and today I'll be taking you through the 5 best loadouts in Cod Mobile right now for season 5. The best loadouts to rank up as fast as possible. Right now we on the road to legendary, man. I was starting from the beginning and now we are at Master 1, man. Look, follow me on Twitch if y'all want to see that journey, but I will be updating you guys with highlight videos on how that process is going. So let's get right on into this video. Right now we have the #1 class, your #1 class that should be in your arsenal, and it's not just because it's the AK47. You got to listen to me right now for what I'm about to say. The #1 class should be whatever class is more fun for you, whatever one you like to use the most, and for me that's the AK47. I'm gonna get into all the other class setups in a moment, but for me, it's the AK47. Drop down in the comment section below what is your favorite class in the game, your favorite gun in the game, whatever one you use the most. That is the #1 for you. Everybody has personal preferences and stuff like that, but whatever one works for you, whatever one is your favorite, should be that #1 class, no matter how good it is or how bad it is, whatever you enjoy playing, because that's the way you maintain the joy for Cod Mobile. That's the way you maintain that, you know what I'm saying, that grind spirit, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, look, for me it's the AK47 Blue Steel with a red dot sight, which I kind of go on and off about. I put it on sometimes, I take it off, it just depends, but I'm gonna try it out with the red dot sight this time. My last montage video, if you have not seen that, go check it out on my channel. But I was using it without, but now I'm gonna use it with one in today's live stream. So AK47 Blue Steel, extended mag, quick draw, as well as FMJ. I'm loving FMJ right now. And I got a pistol. I had a knife on, but I'm gonna try a pistol because sometimes even with extended mag, I find myself in situations where I need a pistol to use for the extra shots and stuff like that. I have the Hive, it's my favorite perk. Quick draw, ghost, and alert, which are also my favorite perks. I said favorite perk, my favorite operator skill. And my favorite skin, which is the Ghost Stealth skin. So now let's get into the other ones. The #2 is the PDW 57, man. I'm loving the PDW right now. One of my favorite SMGs in the game. The RSU is also one of those. The MSMC was in this spot for me last time, but right now the PDW is what you need to be using if you're using the FMG. The RSU is also another option, but the PDW has grown on me. One of my subscribers use this all of the time. I'm like, man, let me try to use the PDW more often, and this is very good, man. I'm telling y'all, go try the PDW out if you have not already. If you're looking for a class that is fast paced, this is the class setup for you. You see I have the combat axe on. If I had the long axe as my secondary, I would use that instead of this pistol, but I don't have it unlocked yet. The purifier is one of my favorite operator skills as well. I love just about all the operator skills in this game, maybe except for the shield, but we already know which one is the best, and we're gonna talk about that later on. But this is the #4 spot right here, guys. The #4 spot should be the PDW 57. Use it, let me know how it works for you guys. A lot of people I don't see running the combat axe, but if you get good with the combat axe, it's very good, especially if you catch somebody walking into a doorway. You almost automatically, all you have to do is aim for that doorway and you would get them down. So I have quick draw, ghost, and hardline. You're probably like, why you got hardline? Because I want to go as fast as possible. I want to get my streaks as fast as possible. Everything should be as fast as possible. You can swap this out with dead silence or alert, but I like to use hardline on this class because I want everything to be as fast as possible, quick, fast, and to the point. And while you're moving that fast, you'll need ghost on and agile as well, in order to do those things as fast as possible. For the perks, I have on the SMG. I have on suppressor, I have long barrel, and I also have fast reload. Now quick draw, people are like, why you don't have on quick draw? For me, the way that I play with this, I'm pre-aiming every single corner, so I don't need this as much, and I'm also drop shot and stuff like that. So if I get into a 1v1 match, then boom, I got them down that way. But if you need quick draw on, if you feel like you're still a little bit slower, you want to take off the long barrel and you want to put quick draw on right there. I like the SMJ on that. I like the silencer on this class because if I kill somebody, I don't want them to know exactly where I am. If they're listening for me, they might can find me, but if they see me on the minimap, it's more likely that they will get me. So that's why I like having the suppressor on this class right here. So next, man, the Arctic 50. The Arctic 50, I have not really been using it a whole lot. I prefer the DLQ, but I have to call it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. The Arctic 50 is now one of the best snipers in the game, and you should be using it if you're ranking up, man. That's all I have to say, man. FMJ, I think everybody uses almost the same thing on all of their snipers, man. The FMJ, extended mag, silencer, simple to the point. Right here, we got agile, we got ghost, as well as alert. Now you can switch alert out with dead silence if you want to, but I like alert, man. I'm just a fan of alert. All right, so now let's get into the big dogs, man. Let's get into the big dogs. So the ASM10, man, the ASM10. Now for me, on my ASM10, I like to run quick draw, I like to run foregrip, and I like to run the FMJ, man. I think those are the best 3 combinations that you can get with this weapon. Also, see, this is when you really get into some serious grinding right now. You already know bombs and stuff are going to be flying, different things like that. The hive should not be on this class, should be the war machine. Now we get into the cheese, man. This is a cheese class. So we got ghost on, dead silence, flat jacket, and was the war machine, man. This class right here will take you a long way. It's very versatile. It can use in all kinds of game modes and stuff like that. This is what I like to call that cheese class, man. The Man of War can also be swapped out with this, but I prefer the ASM10 over the Man of War right now. I haven't had a whole lot of practice with the Man of War, but I prefer the ASM10 over the Man of War right now, man. So that's my personal preference, you know what I'm saying? That is the number 2 class. Now you might think, what is number 1 over the ASM10? Now the ASM10 is the best gun in the game, but if we're just talking about class setups in general, class loadouts in general, the easiest one to use, I'm basing this off of easy. How you gonna rank up easy and fast? The AK117 is still, to me, the easiest weapon to use in ranked mode in the game right now. This is the easy. If you want easy, now if you're going full in try hard Mario, you have mastered the recoil of the ASM10. ASM10 is the one you want to go with. But if you have not, the AK117 is the easiest one to pick up right now, use it, and go in and body people with, man. The AK117 is still one of the best guns in the game. The Type 25 was in this spot for me last season, but right now the AK117 with this low recoil, and it feels, to me, it shoots very fast for me. And the loadout I have right now is another cheese loadout with the agile, ghost, and dead silence, man. When you're running ranked and you're really getting into the groove, you want to run that right there, that combination of perks with the war machine. Everybody's gonna be using the war machine, just remember that. So that is my top 5, man. Let me know down in the comment section your top 5, man, the guns that you like to use. I really want to know everybody right now in the comment section. I want to know everybody's favorite weapon. My favorite weapon, the AK-47. My favorite loadout right here. This is the loadout I use whenever I'm just chilling back, relaxing. Sometimes I switch out the hive for the Tempest, you know what I'm saying, just to have a little fun with it. The war machine, I rarely ever use gravity spikes, the sparrow, or the shield anymore, but it is what it is, man. Thank you guys for watching this video, man. I'll see y'all in the next one. Let me know what y'all think of these classes, man, and let me know your rank as well down below in the comment section. I'll see you guys in the next video. It's your boy Drew, and I'm out.